Good to see you here! So you are really determined to be a digital artist, I see, huh? Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I am Kremi, and today we're going to talk about the softwares. Drawing softwares. I tested 5 softwares that you should really check out. First 3 are free to use softwares, and the last 2 are paid to use, and we will see the difference in a minute. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any recommendations or questions, please leave a comment down below. We will love to hear you out. Disclaimer: every app is great, and it really depends on your skill as an artist to create amazing drawings. The apps can only help in regards of efficiency. Those apps are not ranked based on how amazing your drawing will look if you use them, but based on their features that can help or hinder the process. Medibang. Medibang is a free software which is very easy to use. It works on Windows, Mac, Android and iPhone, and you can register an account for free so you can have access to the community. Because Medibang is not just a software that allows you to draw, but a community where you can share your art, participate in contests, download brushes or watch a ton of tutorials, all for free, except some brushes. It has very intuitive controls and features like Ctrl-T for transform, zoom in and out with the scroll button, M for selection, T for text, etc. Just like other softwares have. You can say they are basic shortcuts for the features this app provides. Medibang also has a time-lapse feature where you can download the file to see your process from start to finish, but you need to make sure to enable that option first. It has layer modes, which allows you to use cool effects on your drawings, and also filters that come in handy when you want to tweak the appearance of your drawing by making it darker, lighter, or changing the hue, or many more. You can customize brushes very easily. You can make your own brushes and post them in the community, and also you use perspective grids, which I find to be very big plus because very few apps have perspective grids included as a basic feature. Medibang doesn't have many starting brushes. You will need to search for them or customize them yourself in order to achieve what you want, and it also doesn't have many tools, just the basic ones. Even so, I can say this software is just perfect for digital artists who just start out. Everything you need for starting digital art is there. For a free app, Medibang is a bang. See what she did there? Huh? 10 out of 10 would recommend. Really, this app is great for starting out. Ibis Paint. This started out very frustrating because I thought I could get it on Windows. After a lot of searching, downloading unnecessary stuff that probably attacked my computer, I used GameLoop to download it, just like I would on the phone, but use it on a computer. Of course, that didn't work, because my tablet didn't work while using the app. So then I downloaded it on my phone. I promised 5 apps, you get 5 apps. I don't have an iPad or standalone tablet that I can use, so I use my phone and my finger. I was better than Da Vinci here, but that's not the point. Sorry, Da Vinci. Ibis Paint has basic features, less than Medibang, but they are easy to find and use. While it is a free app, you can download brushes by watching ads. So I guess it is semi-free because you spend time watching those ads. Well, you can customize brushes just a little. It works well on phone or iPad, I guess. While Ibis Paint has layer modes, it has no filters, or I didn't see any while testing it out. I like the color wheel though. I'll give this app a 6 out of 10. Maybe I would give it a 7 out of 10 because now I actually am not frustrated anymore. Okay, 7 out of 10. In my opinion, Medibang is better and you can use it on Windows as well without 99.999.9 level of frustration. Krita. Krita is a free app that's very similar with Photoshop, having almost the same features, but the shortcuts for the features were different, which I didn't like at all. I spent a lot of time figuring it out, but I guess once you get accustomed to it, you can do a lot of nice stuff with it. I don't know. I heard that Krita is a very lovely and cute app people just adore. Or maybe I wasn't patient enough with it. Who knows? but it didn't work for me. It works on Windows for now, but it has early access to Android and iPhone, so it's gonna be a thing in the future. Krita, just like Medibang, has a community where you can do pretty much the same thing as in Medibang's community. Even though I was a heavy Photoshop user, using Krita was very overwhelming at the beginning. It was very hard to find a brush to work with pen pressure. Every brush I clicked didn't have any pen pressure, and it looked like I worked with a mouse, but I didn't know where to click, I think. Krita has a YouTube channel where you can watch a lot of tutorials. You can also download brushes from the community or customize your own, but it doesn't have a very wow customizable feature. It has layer modes and filters though. Even though I heard great things about Krita and I'm sure it's a great software to use, I have to give it 8 out of 10 because I found it very difficult to work with at the beginning. Still a great app having more features than Medibang. Photoshop. Photoshop is not a free software, but it's more of a photo editing software. It has a lot of features that help in art and is the most complex one we had by now. Photoshop is the industry standard and you can use it for $20 per month. I started working on Photoshop because I didn't know any other option back then, and I really liked it till something happened and it kept crashing. Maybe it was my PC, who knows. Anyway, going back to features, Photoshop has a lot of them. As I said, it's very complex and it can help artists create astonishing pieces. It doesn't have a community where you can directly download brushes from, but you can find a lot of brushes for Photoshop on DeviantArt, Gumroad, etc. You can also very easily make your own brush, customize them in various ways because it has a very complex brush customization feature. It doesn't have a color wheel, which for some can be annoying, but the color wheel can be added with a plugin, which has a price, of course. Nothing's for free. It has layer modes, filters, layer options, the liquify tool, etc. Lots of features. Really great app. Photoshop is best for illustration and character design. I will give it a 9.5 out of 10 rating just because I'm a fan of one-time payment rather than pay per month. Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint is the software I am right now using, and it has become my favorite. It is a software created especially for artists, very good for comic creation, and it has a lot of functions that help with comics or webtoons. This app has a 3D modeling feature which you can use directly on the app to create 3D models you can use in your illustration or comics. It also has layer modes and filters. Clip Studio Paint has a community where you can find brushes, materials, 3D models, and many more. Some are free, some are not, but you can find a lot of free goodies in there. You can also create brushes and material very easily, customize brushes and watch tutorials and webinars from artists you love. It has a lot of features that have intuitive shortcuts, just like Medibang or Photoshop. Coming from Photoshop to Clip Studio Paint, I had to be a little patient to learn the differences. This happens to every switch you make between apps. Clip Studio Paint is a bit different than Photoshop regarding the flow of the drawing process, or at least it was in my case. As I said, Clip Studio Paint is not free and they have both monthly pay and one-time purchases. There are two apps, Clip Studio Pro, which is for illustration exclusively, and Clip Studio X, which is also for webtoon and comics. You can one-time purchase Clip Studio Pro for $50 and Clip Studio X for $219. It is a big difference in prices, but the X version is so worth it. It has a lot of vital features that ease the drawing process. For the monthly pay, you get 3 months free. For example, for one device used per month for Pro version, you pay $5 per month, and for X, you pay $9 per month. I give this app 10 out of 10 because it has everything you need to ease the process of drawing and much more. Everything you can think of, it has. And also many more that you couldn't think of. This app is great. Also, an honorable mention would be Procreate, which I couldn't use because I do not have an Apple device. Procreate is not a free app, but from what I heard, it's really amazing and artists seem to really like it. If you draw on the go, you can invest in an Apple device and buy Procreate or use a free software. It's up to you. If you just start digital drawing, you should really consider downloading a free app because considering you are not a professional artist yet, You don't need all the features a paying app provides. But if you really want to give a paying app a shot, I would advise to check out Clip Studio Paint because it is the cheapest per month and you also get 3 months free, and it has lots of features that you would really love. That being said, I covered everything I wanted to cover today, and because you know what tablet to buy and what software to download, go on! Good luck on your journey, but I'll be near. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe so you can see more content like this. I left the links to the apps in the description so you can check out every app you want. If you haven't watched the previous video about drawing tablets, go check it out and we will see each other next time. Ta-ta!